Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to another episode of playing lore accurate Elden Ring. Just in case you haven't watched any of the other parts, here's a quick rundown of what it means to be lore accurate. In this playthrough, I will be taking the same route and using all of the same weapons and items as our character canonically would along their journey. More specifically, if my theory is right, I will find the path they took along the route towards becoming the final boss of Night Rain, Hailstorm. Now, since that would be nowhere near challenging enough, and since I hardly see these spells get the attention they deserve, I'll be limited to only healing through magic. I will not allow any flask usage, nor any consumables to recover health. In this episode, I will have to ask you to forgive my voice. I woke up with a bit of a drier, gunkier throat, and normally I would wait, but I was too excited to get back to playing. Because in the last episode, we killed Radon. We did it. And now we can go and progress everything else. And I don't know if you're noticing how the map looks. For lack of better terms, I did a little bit of mining off camera. So I basically just went around and grabbed every side of Grace for areas that we've already completed, technically. So all of Weeping Peninsula, all of Limgrave. We have not completed Caelid nor Liurnia, so I didn't fully get all of those, but I did get these sites of grace along the path. Any churches that I went to, I grabbed the thing, the Sacred Tear, and upgraded my flask, because I figured there's no point in starting a stream just to show that. But here, we can start out the next most important part of this playthrough. Not the Radon thing that I'm about to get. The Great Rune? Yeah, the Great Rune is not the most important part. So at the bottom of this tower, which I hopefully will get down first try without dying 30 times. That door was loud, sorry. Okay. Hopefully, if I can get down there fast, there is a Godskin Apostle as a boss fight. Alright, Radon's Great Rune. Let's go. Okay, I kind of need to restart at least a portion of what I said. I might be repeating myself here, but there is a Godskin Apostle at the bottom of here who is guarding our weapon. And so I would like to go get it. Hopefully, it won't take 30 tries. Haha. Oh shit, they can follow me down here? I was laughing because I... Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. 1 mild heart attack later. Down here. Alright. Bro thinks he's him. Look at him sitting there. Wow. Okay. Calm down, freaky. You'll be okay. Oh, I'm glad I noticed my little bar right here. So, I said at some point that I would be refraining from invading just because it's, like, weird to do that on camera, you know, just to invade with the intention of leaving. So I did it when I was doing the work off camera. So at any point in time, we can actually go and continue Varre's quest line, basically until completion. That's not going to be possible because he would absolutely beat my ass, but... Goodbye, sir. Let's get the shortcut. I forgot I can't heal with a regular flask. Okay. But the biggest reason why I want to do that is because I was thinking about it and realized that any kind of farming that needs to be done, like buying all of Seluvis's inventory for the side quest stuff, if it's even necessary, that would be very difficult without having that. And if I do end up farming any runes on camera for those purposes, I would rather not have it be 2 hours of boredom. I did it again. At least he did it too, so I'm not the only one. Oh, brother. Dude, I'm terrible at this shit. Okay, hold the button. Yes, there you go.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh, shit. Okay, I wasn't even scared, not even for a second. Oh, odd. Might be a lie, I was a little bit scared. I want whatever the item that is, and I don't think I've ever really taken this path towards falling. I see why I've never taken this path. Also, I am very concerned with how much health they have. I don't think I'm appropriately leveled for this fight. Luckily, all the movesets of people that use the Black Flames are pretty straightforward. As long as I'm not doing anything, like, overtly risky, I should be able to win most of the fights. Hey guys, so, fun fact, pausing the video for a second, that sentence, that one right there, yeah, this is what your English teachers refer to as foreshadowing. This shit is about to fucking suck so bad. Thank you, sir. Alright, what do you got? Oh, I'm glad I grabbed that. Jumping off required ahead. You know, I'm thinking about it. And I don't think it does. Sir, It absolutely does. Okay. Well, there's that. You can't know we're here for quiet. Haha. Bitch. Alright. Because I can't just jump straight down onto it. I will die. Down required ahead. At least I think I... Oh! I guess it's a scripted fall. A very polite of them. No joy ahead. Yeah, how did they write it there? All right. Thank you. It is time. Let's give him a go. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, so remember when I said not to do anything risky? That is all I've been doing, and I'm an idiot for it.
One eternity later.
Oh, damn. Yeah, no, my damage is genuinely terrible. But I also wasn't using my Black Flame spell. So maybe, just maybe, that'll help. Oh, you bastard. Dude, it's like he knows. Oh. Oh yeah, that does a lot more. It's also very costly FP-wise. Okay. Well, I'm glad I got the runes. Oh. I do have an idea. Here. Okay, wow, some lighting issues. That's fine. Please. Thank you for taking the hit, Mark. Oh, you getting ready to jump? Yes, I thought he was. Stand corrected. There we go. So, for those unfamiliar... That was loud. For those that are unfamiliar, these wandering mausoleums allow you to duplicate remembrances. And while that function is very important for weapons and gear, I am not going to be using any of those weapons and gear. So, for our purposes, we can get Remembrance of the Star Scourge, and then we can just consume it for runes. And we can get some fast levels. I am going to head back to Table of Lost Grace, because I think we need to upgrade our weapon a bit more. Or at least one of our weapons. The seal, specifically, would be a beautiful thing to upgrade. Let's use this.
Well, I took you've no matter to lay out your arm.
About Roderick.
The girl, as ever, time and technique have made her stronger. 'Tis good to see. An imprisoned monster does not deserve an apprentice, but at times I've gone soft.
Aw, you haven't gone soft, you. You've always been soft. He is the big old softy. It appears that I missed all of them in this tunnel, so that's easy. Just go get it. Okay, well, there's one on the other end. It's a little bit scary. There we go. Oh, that's 3 right there. Okay, I lied. That's 2 right there. I need 1 more, which I believe is right here. Oh, smithing stone 2. That's... I see now. Okay. I'm being stupid again. It's clean. Crystal knife. Oh, hooray, that's useless. Oh, beautiful moi. Alright. That even gives enough to upgrade my seal another time.
Well, I took you. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arm.
Let's see if we can't waste this bastard. I should not have locked onto him, but I learned my lesson, and we're in without being hit. Okay, that's a rune arc wasted. Do I have any other spells that I can equip before I go in there with what is essentially just shoot? Oh, you. Oh, I have this spell. Okay, that might be enough. I'm going to avoid any actions that I might regret by summoning. I'm going to... What would be nice is the Radagon icon. How much does that do? A decent amount. Oh my god. I'm not sure I can do this. That was how many black flame fireballs? And he still had... That would only got him to half health. Alright, time to go in guns blazing. Don't even care. Spirit jellyfish, get in here. I just want him to be poisoned. Oh, you bastard! Jelly just got here. Good. Yeah, leave Jelly alone. Alright. My need for healing is urgent.
One eternity later.
Oh, ew. I just noticed it fucking targets his head even when he's like dashing away like that, so it just turns you around. It doesn't follow the actual place that you're targeting. I need to heal. I need a heal of some kind. Ooh, terrifying. Perfect. Thank you, sir. No, stop that. That's right, come on. Reach, please reach. Oh! Oh! Get fucking wrecked, you Godskin fucking loser. Why is the boss music still playing? Yeah, stop that. Okay. And I did use a Spirit Ash, but honestly, that jellyfish was so useless that it wasn't even worth it. It actually, I think, made things harder. That's a lie, it didn't. But I'm trying to make excuses as to why it was acceptable. But in the end, didn't poison him, did like one hit of like 30 or something damage. That guy was kind of useless. And now, we got it. Oh, this is so exciting. Perfect. Heavy load, I am not surprised. What if I... Okay. Medium load.
Well, I took you
Damn.
moment to lay out your own.
That was a lot of runes, too. 1, 2, 3. Smithing stone 4. I think EG sells one.
Well, nice walk.
He does. Oh, EG, you beautiful, beautiful son of a bitch. I've got up till +5 just from exploring. So that is what we will get. That's not how I... A blacksmith right there, and I go back to the side of grace. Awesome.
Well, nice walk.
Strengthen this armament. Oh, yes. Okay, so this requires 20 strength, which means Do I have... I have a Great Rune active. Okay, so with this Great Rune active, what I need to do is have 25 strength. Never mind, it reverts back to wherever. Let's get 2 more faith in there. Start working on that. Okay, so for anyone that doesn't know, I published a video that was talking about all of the demigods and godhood and stuff like that. So the reason why this is our main weapon, up until we get the weapon Ronnie gives us, is pretty simple in theory. Essentially, Melina is the Glowmite Queen. So is Ronnie. But if you want to know more, go watch my video, shameless self-plug. But because this is their weapon, I think it's safe to assume that this would be the weapon that would be used. And especially because, if you look right here, the Sights of Grace even point this direction. Now, it could be technically pointing towards the Bestial Sanctum of Gronk. It could be pointing to Farum Azula. But it's pointing here. And this is along the path enough that I think not only would you get it in a playthrough, I mean, you would get everything in a full playthrough. If it was being lore accurate, you would go through everything. But I think you would use it. You are intending to slay a god, so that part just makes sense. We have no idea who this Glowmite Queen person is, and we never see them unless it is Melina. And Melina is trying to assist us in our endeavors. And we are even trying to help Ronnie. Every sign would point to using this weapon. At least as far as I could tell. Why doesn't Varre show on the map? That's strange. But I think it's about time we go work on his questline.
Oh, Lamb, I'm glad. I knew it from the very start. You have a taste for noble blood. I wish to anoint you a proper inductee, a knight to serve Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, and establish a new dynasty. Luminary Moog has strength, vision, and of course, love. So, what do you say, my lambkin?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Who would have it any other way? Now, take this for your final trial. Soak the cloth with a maiden's blood. Normally, this ritual would involve killing one's own maiden and recanting the wisdom of the 2 fingers. But since you are maidenless, the blood of anyone's maiden will do.
It's been a while since I've used a Colossal Sword. I might have to get used to it a little bit. And this is another thing that makes the game just a little bit harder, just adds a bit more. Using a heavy weapon, knowing that you cannot heal with a flask. And like I said, I'm going to farm for buying stuff if I need, but farming is not something I'm going to permit for levels. Since I intend to do, like, off-camera exploration of the boring parts, like all the caves and the dungeons that are just really boring to watch, I'll do those on my own. And that will give way more than enough roots for leveling up. So there's no reason to be farming. What am I doing? I already got the Stormhawk Ash. Let's go over here to the Maiden. There we go. Now, speaking of caves that I explored on my own, I went through the Lakeside Crystal Cave and reached the Slumbering Wolf Shack, which, for anyone unfamiliar, is the location of Latenna? No, Latenna. There we go. Latenna the Albanoric. So we can actually work on that quest line a bit.
Ah, my lambkin, you've completed your final trial. And with this, a knight who will assist Luminary Moog, the Lord. Now, this noble blood will be an immutable badge of honor. What? Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something. Never forget that feeling of agony, for it is what binds you to Luminary Moog, to all of us. You have the sweetest scream. Oh, another thing. You should have this. A medal granted by the new Moguin dynasty, with the power to grant audience with Luminary Moog. I've gone out of but you mustn't use it just yet. The meeting must wait until the Moguin dynasty Luminary Moog yet slumbers. We must...
Yeah. So I can't do anything until I use that.
Foul tarnished.
Foul?
What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I possess, or have you come to was my other half. Do you speak? So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I've no choice. Let's try again. I'm Latenna. My apologies for my call. I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all, I hope that you've... The medallion's better off in your hands anyway. Would you consider doing me a great service? I must go back. There is something I must do, even if I must say farewell to my wolf Lobo. Will you show me the way? To the land of Miquella's Halig tree. If you accept, of the whereabouts of the...
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erd Tree, in Castle Sol, on the mountain tops of the giants. Then I suppose it's time. Farewell, Lobo. I will go with the Tarnished. Forgive me.
Latenna,
Call upon
Elden.
me when needed, and I will fight at your side.
I don't think there's anything. I think we've reached a point where we just gotta do this. Alright. Let's try this again. This time, I'm gonna sneak up behind him, use the Ash of War.
Damn, boy! Damn, boy!
That's a lot more like it. Dude, are you kidding me? I'm fucking destroying them. It helps that I have the rune arc on. Oh, easy.
You found the unalloyed gold needle.
You have?
As promised, I've detailed the secret of Celia right here. Go on. It's yours.
How kind.
Now let me have a look at the needle. Well, this is the work of a true artisan. Can you give me some? As well made as it is, it won't be much use snapped in half, will it? Can you give me as well made?
Okay. So, we will go to the menu and then go right back. You should fix it.
I have awaited your return. Then will you give it? I will reward. Millicent rests tended to by the witless. A wretched fate. Do you find it that I would show? Well, I'm the one mere babe. She is one of my dear daughters. But the rotting sickness, I doubt that she... Oh, I must be getting old. I didn't always worry so much.
So like he just said, we find Millicent, and then we can progress that quest line. Oh, I know I was missing one. Here we go. So, thank you, dear God. Okay. So, the paper that he gave us, I didn't read it because I already know what it says. It basically just tells you that in order to break the seals that are in that gate and other places, you need to go and light these candles. And that's all it says. It's honestly something that you could figure out just by entering the area and continuing. But I didn't think it was worth going and doing it all ahead of time and talking to Millicent when we couldn't even give her the needle. There's the second one. And there's the third one. Okay. We just gotta run and hope that the Indiana Jones-esque ball doesn't kill us. Yeah, that one. Okay. Did the ball go and die? Stop it. Yeah, that's right. You go over that ledge. Nah, you're fine. That's not necessary. Alright. Increase amount of planetary flasks. Alright, calm down. I'm here.
Well, it matters not. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse. You asked to quell, but... Never mind. I've decided I would rather trust you than simply continue to spoil from within. Would you mind averting your eyes for a moment? Well, that was easier than expected. But why do I feel so...
I was passed out. Alright. So, the fun, most exciting gameplay you've ever seen, according to the title again.
I hoped to see you again. My apologies for when last we met. I fainted before I could even thank you. Everything is as you said. Since inserting the needle, the scarlet rot has ceased to writhe. Even the nightmares have abated. And now, though I can scarcely believe it myself, I can move as I please. Not that I could ever truly repay you, but I would like you to have this. I'm considering leaving on a journey
Congratulations.
with my destiny. It's all thanks to you. My name is Millicent. I pray fate permits us meet again. I'm considered the needle, my destiny.
So now, I must go to Gowry's shack.
Oh, hello again. Something about this place felt familiar to me, so I decided to pay a visit, hoping to find that I've only found emptiness. Perhaps before my... Well, never mind that. I must focus on my journey. I must stay strong. Well, I must
Alright, again, you ready for it? Main menu. Hello, Gowry.
Thank you kindly for giving the needle to Millicent. Now she too can begin her journey and stare her fate straight in the eye. You've been a saint through and through. As thanks, I vow to impart to you my knowledge of the lost sorceries of the Selians, descendants of the Eternal. Oh, you noticed, did you? Indeed, Millicent did visit this hovel of a home. It seems the memories eaten away by the rotting sickness yet remain, but faintly. However, she has no need of me anymore. No, she must embark on her journey and stare her fate in the eye. I mustn't impede. As I've aged, I've found the best way to aid the young is to be forgotten.
Damn, that's depressing as hell. Okay. But congratulations, I guess. That does it for, I think, all of the quest lines. I'm double checking right now, just in case. But I don't think... Oh, that's a lie. Okay. Last thing that we'll do before we, end things is... I grabbed some starlight shards when I was exploring off camera, and now I wanted to wait until his response to buying the next puppet could be seen, because I believe it allows us to progress his quest line further.
Begging for another lesson so soon. That remains.
Yeah, give me this puppet.
You're proving to be quite the puppeteer. I've not had an apprentice for a very long time indeed. Begging for another. That remain.
About the scheme. Yes.
Perhaps you'd be interested in a little scheme of mine. It will produce the finest of puppets, which I aspire to cherish with these very hands. A ploy to fool even Lady
Go on.
I knew I had you pegged. You're just like me. Then I'd like you to procure something. A rather unique starlight shard that glistens with amber. With that, my special draft will gleam with nectar sweetness. And even a demigod would be slave to its charms. Procure the rather unique with that, my special... And even a
So thank you everybody for watching, and hope to see you next time, where we will go through Rhea Lucaria. Because regardless of what happens, the Amber Starlight Shards, I believe, are in Altus Plateau. So all that's left is to beat Renala and go through the rune-strewn precipice towards Altus.